Franklin Pierce Van Buren, known as FP, and his wife Mary were married in 1882 in Mendon, Michigan, and within a few weeks they relocated to Williamston, Michigan. He began his local entrepreneurship by visiting area farmers, purchasing their chickens' eggs, and then reselling them across Michigan. Some of the farmers' chickens in the Williamston area had their eggs taken, stored in here, and then shipped across the country and as far away as Liverpool in England. When this opened in August of 1892, over 1,000 area residents showed up here for a giant celebration, including games, songs, and eating of watermelon. About 10 years later, this building burned down and he replaced it with a second, slightly larger cold storage building. Sometime probably in the late 1880s to early 1890s, Van Buren moved his grocery store into this middle section of what now is Tavern 109 restaurant. He was there for about a decade or so until he moved across the street and built that building. It's now called Keller's Plaza, and before that was the Gorse Line building, but when it was built, it was called the Van Buren building. He had his grocery store built around the corner drugstore, and his main entrance to his grocery store was off of South Putnam Street here. About 2 years after he built the first cold storage building, Van Buren and his family moved around the corner and purchased this home at 614 South Putnam Street for $3,000 for Martin Jessup, with all the contents included. He lived here for the next 50 years. F.P. Van Buren also for many years was the Williamstown Township Supervisor and a longtime member, over 3 decades, of the Williamston Community Schools School Board. One of his final efforts to beautify Williamston and to make it a first-class town was to supervise the project in which the 2 school buildings were joined in 1929 for our new high school, which is now down at the football track complex and called the Commons. Learn more about Franklin Pierce Van Buren, FP, and his wife Mary and their family and his businesses in town by visiting the local museum Wednesdays from 1 to 6 in the afternoon, where we have a brand new display about the family and the business in town. Also, Van Buren is a chapter of my latest history book about Williamston.